Hey everybody, this is Patrick, and today we're going to be checking out Minion Masters. So this is going to be a kind of a quick look kind of thing at Minion Masters. It's a game I've been playing for a little while here. It's also something that I'm probably not going to play too much more of right now. It's fun. I've had a good feel of it. And I wanted to show it off a bit before I took it off my library for the time being. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is a game that is similar to Clash Royale, in which it's the same formula basically. It's Clash Royale on the PC with a less aggressive payment model, which is great. So you get these daily things every day. I'm gonna grab mine right now. This is super loud. I'll have to edit this in post. Okay, so you grab those. Alright, so if you guys aren't familiar with Clash Royale on the phones, it is a kind of simplified tug-of-war strategy-ish game. I'll show you guys what I mean in a minute. But in Clash Royale, you got cards that would level up based on other cards. It was the free-to-play model, of course. So you got blind loot boxes, which you opened. Those give you cards, and then you level up cards by acquiring more cards of the same type, which made your cards stronger when you upgraded them, all that kind of stuff with currency and all that good stuff involved. The problem was that it was very pay to win at a certain point, because you could just buy a million packs and level all your cards up to a very high level, and at a certain point you just could not beat someone unless you had cards similar to their level. So it was fun until you got about 5 hours in or so, and then you just realized that everyone just paid more money than you did, and so you were never going to win. And that's when I promptly deleted it off my phone. But the game itself was a lot of fun. Minion Masters is the PC version of that, in early access currently. There is a buy-in for it, but it's not too expensive. And if you're looking for this to be less aggressive, there is of course microtransactions and all that kind of stuff. As you see down here, you have rubies, which are used to buy masters, arenas, and power tokens, which are the power tokens up here. The shards are used to craft specific cards, so it's kind of like your dust in Hearthstone. And then your gold is to purchase power tokens as well. So this is your premium currency, I believe. Let's see if we can find the premium shop here. If I can figure out how to do this again. Oh, shop, duh. Okay, so you can buy them with rubies. Rubies are the ones that cost money. Everything else can be bought off of rubies, as it turns out, and they also have, of course, their premium offers. The rubies are their premium currency. Most things can be bought with rubies at some point. You can see even all the heroes here. I can buy them with shards, or I can buy them with rubies, with basically everything. Power tokens are gold, which you get from doing like daily quests and stuff, which are over here. So I will play a friendly fight with a friendly Steam friend, or play a friendly fight with a friendly. Okay, that it was right. It just sounds really weird. 1,400 gold. So you get some good gold off these. Like I'm about to get this one if we win one more game. So that's going to be fun. And then you get gold and stuff from leveling up here with your progression as you go up here levels. Leveling up in the leagues gives you rewards. Like here you get 50 shards. So that's the idea here. You earn gold, you buy blind packs like the power tokens, which you can go ahead and probably buy one right now. I have 1,000 gold, so let's buy a power token. You'll do that, you'll go open it, just like you would in Hearthstone or any card game. You'll get a new card with a fancy little animation here. You only get one card per power token though, keep that in mind. Of course, the amount of cards in this game is far lower than it is in Hearthstone or something like that for a CCG. So I earned Disruptor Puffs. When they're on a bridge, they increase the mana cost of a random opponent card slot by 2. So that's kind of cool. There is cool things they do in this game. Like I like the effects they have there with that. They've taken a much cooler approach with this than I think Clash Royale has, which is really cool. So this is my card, my deck basically. This is the amount of cards you can have in your deck at once. You can have what looks like to be 10 cards in your deck. It gives you wild cards. You can clip 3 of the same card in your deck, and then the average mana cost is just 4.2. You unlock extra deck slots here, which I obviously have. I've never used them because I just kind of been updating this one deck and going ahead and like updating this and using this one for the most part. So you can see here we have a bunch of different cards. They all have different effects. You have these building cards, which you place down. They spawn dudes out of them, which would be something like the... Where do I have it? The Crossbow Guild is one, or the Swarmer Totem. Both these, just you plop them down and they just start spawning dudes over time. You have your typical minion cards, all of which do different things, and then you also have spell cards, which you would imagine are spells. So those are kind of the ideas here. You can see my deck right now. I have a flying guy. Of course, you do have flying and ground types. So like a ground melee guy cannot hit a flying guy, just period. but a ground range dude can hit a flying guy. So there's like counters you can do here. There's a lot of strategy that goes into the actual play in the game, which makes it a lot of fun. You can see I have crafting, I can craft cards and everything if I want with the dust, which I have not done yet. In addition to your cards and your deck up here, you also have your Minion Master. They do a free rotation similar to many free-to-play games where every, I guess they do 2 it looks like, but they only have a couple minions. They only have a couple masters, they're only 9 right now, since this is an early access still. And then the arenas are purely cosmetic, they're just backdrops. So they just look like this. You just change like the backdrop of your hero. Of course, complete, like they look nice, like this is a really nice looking, it says I can move, but I actually can't. Like these look very nice. They're very well done, but they're just cosmetic, so if you really want to like support them and pay for them, you totally can. Otherwise, not a big deal. Masters, on the other hand, actually do affect the game, and each master has abilities. They all have a basic attack that varies from master to master. So this one will fire a bolt of lightning every 4 seconds for 30 damage and has a range of 20, which is essentially his side of the board. But this gains global attack range when you unlock with XP. You earn XP from holding bridges in the game, which I'll show you shortly. So each master has a basic attack, so ground damage to his hammer with only a range of 10. And then you also, again, you get skills per as you level up. So here's a sorceress lady. She fires 3 arcane sparks at nearby enemies every 2 seconds for 8 damage each for each spell in the hand. So for each spell in the hand, she fires an additional spark. So if you have 2 spells in your hand, she fires 5 instead of 3. And then this, if you level her up once, she gets the arcane missiles, which fires 5 arcane missiles in a selected direction. Each missile hits the first enemy in the way and deals 30 damage, and then so on, and she levels up. So with that being said, I'm going to stick with Stormbringer. He is the first one you unlock. He's the only one you have unlocked from the beginning. I've had the most success. He's the easiest to understand for the most part. This is your league. You go up as you play more games. As you level up in the leagues, you earn rewards and whatnot. So with that being said, let's hop into a game here and check this out. So I wanted to do this so I can show you guys the game, give you guys some feedback on it, and ultimately kind of just showcase it before I end up putting it away for a little while. I've played about, let's see what Steam says. Steam says I've played about 4 or 5 hours of this game. Sounds about right. I've been hopping into it just when I have a couple minutes to kill. Each match is only about 3 or I think each match is about 5 minutes long, something like that. So they're easy to kill to have 5 minutes to hop in real quick. So here we go. The very stylish intro. The game has a lot of style to it, I'll give it that. So as we go on here, we have the 2 sides of the board. As I said, you have 2 lanes. He summoned a swarm or totem right off the bat. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this guy out here. He is a dude that has a like grenade that he throws an area of effect damage, and then he summoned an air guy, which means I'm kind of screwed right now. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to combat air. Unfortunately. So let's go ahead and throw down. Probably not him. That would probably be bad. Let's go ahead and throw down the air guy over here. He'll go ahead and fight off this thing. These are stun lancers, and they stun dudes when they attack, which are super useful for like big monsters, for your big guys. There you go. He threw a grenade guy out as well. So let's go ahead and try to kill. That didn't go well at all. This is not going well. I don't really want to throw him down, so we're gonna throw down this guy, the Minotaur. He is a huge dude that just does tons of damage. Has a very slow attack range though. Oh, this is actually going fairly bad for me right now. All things considered. Oh, this is good though, because these guys are able to take down these very well. Let's see, what can we do? We'll throw down the Swarmer Hut over here. And we're going to kind of wait out to get some more mana here. So as you can see, it's very fast-paced. Very fast-paced. So you have your hero's life down here in the bottom, your XP for holding bridges, and then you kind of just play cards and hope for the best. I'm going to play this spell. This makes it into a random card and reduces the cost by 1. When hit by melee attackers, it deals 80 damage and stuns them. Let's do that, I guess. For the most part, this guy's just kind of shooting these guys off as they spawn out, so that's probably okay. Let's go ahead and throw down the living statue. He only focuses on buildings. He was very slow, has a ton of health, and only hits buildings. So that's useful. Let's throw down this guy to kind of clear out his path. Just like that. And we'll throw down the sniper over this way, so we can claim the bridge. Wow, she's really good. She has a lot of damage. I'm going to throw down this fireball right here and kill off this building. There we go. That was her ability, I think, right there. Let's drop, I think that explodes, if I recall. Yeah, I think he explodes or something there. I don't know. I don't trust him. And he respawns. I'm going to throw this guy down, and we're also going to throw down these guys. These guys will be able to shoot them down. So you can see it's very fast-paced. The game is, it's constantly going. It's like, it's really quick to get into. There's like no wind-up time for the games. They just kind of start, and then you just kind of, it's hard to even explain what I'm doing because it's so fast. So as you can kind of get an idea what's going on here. You're sending guys across the lanes. You just spawn them in with your mana down here, and I ended up winning actually. And then you want to kill your opponents, and that's what I mean. The game lasted less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes 57 seconds. That's all it took. And let's see, I even got 2,400 gold because I completed that quest. That's awesome. We can buy a couple more power totems, or power tokens, whatever they're called. I also earned 50 shards for leveling up to the stone rank, and got a ton of XP in the process. Alright, so that's basically the game. So let's go over the cards in my deck right now, because it's very hard to demonstrate those cards well in game because of how quick it goes by. So I have a Dragon Whelp. Right click from where he's this guy. He just flies. He does melee damage to air and ground targets, and can only be targeted by other air or ground guys that shoot up. The Grenadier does area effect damage. He has low health, but he does big damage in an area, so good for clearing off. He can't attack air, so it only clears off ground targets. The Sniper is pretty much what he sounds like. I really like the art style of this game too. Like, they look very cool. Like, everything has a very, the art style is very cohesive. The minions look very cool. Like, they got these really cool designs to them. Like, it's a really nice looking game. It's got a good style to it. I really enjoy that about it. I think it really nails its style and aesthetic really well. It's from the guys who did the Forced Showdown games, which are also very cool. I've never played them. I've seen some stuff on them. I read about them. I've been interested in picking them up. They have a very similar style. It's their style, I think. I think it's a really cool style. I think they have it. I think they have a good style going on here. That's what I'm trying to say. So this guy is a sniper. He is, as you imagine, super long range, low attack speed, high damage, air or ground. This is my fireball spell, so it just throws a fireball. It does area effect damage to everything, I believe, including air. This is a cool card I got. It's similar to the Unstable Portal from Hearthstone, kind of, whereas you get the spell and you use it once per round or per game, and then it turns itself into another card, but it costs 1 less, or a random card of cost 1 or higher. It reduces that card's mana cost by 1. So it's just a random card that isn't free, and then reduces its cost by 1. So it could be a 5 cost card that then costs 4 the rest of the game. And that doesn't change for that game. Once you use it, it's that card for good. My Stun Lancers are, as I showed you guys earlier, they are just some dudes who have relatively low health and not the highest damage, but their attack's stun for 2 seconds. So when you have like one big guy coming at you, you drop these guys down, they hold them in place, and they just kill them eventually. The Infiltration is summons 3 Plasma Marines wherever I want. Plasma Marines themselves are pretty cheap units. You can see right here, there's 2 of them for 3. This will drop down 3 of them anywhere on the map for me, which is pretty nice for like backing people up when I need to. The Living Statue is just a giant dude with a ton of health and high damage that only attacks buildings and moves very slowly. The Swarmer Totem just does what it says. It just spawns out swarmers every 7.5 seconds for 60 seconds. And then the Cleaver is this giant Minotaur dude who has low attack speed, very high health, and high damage, like insane damage. So he just like one-shots most minions. And that's kind of my deck for now. So I've been rolling with so far. It seems to be working really well for me. It seems to counter most things. I sometimes get overwhelmed, but the Fireball generally does a good job of clearing out those like overwhelming times. As you can see, they also have their news section here. You can close that off and hide it if you want. They like show Twitch channels here and stuff, and they also give you updates for coming up. So you can see right here we have a new major features coming on the roadmap. So there'll be interesting skins, a 2v2 mode, and guilds, and then they're still going to review more stuff. So they're doing a good job of communicating with what they're gonna update in the game. There's also put together a deck from random. This seems to be new actually. I have not seen this yet. Put together a deck from random cards to see how long you can last against other players. The longer you last, the better your prize becomes. So basically, this is the So this is Hearthstone Arena mode basically. So we'll go ahead and probably wait for another time to do this because I'm gonna be closing this video up pretty soon. We'll do like maybe 1 or 2 more matches, then we'll close it up for now. They also introduced solo challenges, which you can do on a bunch of different difficulties to earn rewards. I did all of them just because they gave you a bunch of rewards for it. So let's go and play another match now that you guys kind of got an idea what's going on here. If you guys have played Clash Royale, you pretty much got the idea already. So let's go ahead and play another match here. So we're in the Stone League now. We made it out of Bronze League or Wood League. We're in like the Stone League, I think. And we're against another guy of the same Minion Master. Let's kind of see what we do. We're going to wait it out here. He's in a... I don't actually know what that is, so I'm just going to play this. That doesn't look good. Let's shoot it. Okay. I think it's just a suicide bomber, it looked like. And we're going to get the first shot. Perfect. Okay, so that's... There is an idea of strategy right there. Whereas you don't... I'm going to do this, and we're going to watch the Stun Lancers. Can't move now. Perfect. He also dropped Stun Lancers, so we're going to drop a Fireball to clear off his guys and let him keep moving. So that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to drop like his sniper in range of mine, because in the time it takes for his to summon, mine's already killed him. So like you want to drop it far enough back so they have time to like, you want to bait them in. So he should have dropped it like way back here, so my guy would have crossed the bridge and then he could have shot him with his hero as well and then done the damage that way. Whereas instead, I just kind of got a free kill on it and he wasted like 4 mana. So let's go ahead and do this right now. We'll throw this out there. I got a... When it's on a bridge, I heal this master by 25 health per second. That's super cool and kind of really useful. Let's drop this guy down and also drop this down. We're going to drop down the cleaver in a second down here to kill off this, or to fight off this living statue here. This he'll do tons of damage to it. He'll kill it pretty quickly. We'll also drop the sniper over here because he'll also just kind of help out. And then we can move and bolt across the bridge. We're actually doing a lot of damage to his master already. Like a lot. And now my guy's got global... We both have global range now, so we're just kind of picking each other's guys off. This guy, watch the damage he does. I think he does 300 damage per hit, so we're going to take this master down real fast. Oh yeah. We just kind of walked over him. Anything he spawns, we'll drop a fireball on it. It doesn't matter, we actually just won. Okay, that was a really easy one. The skill range seems to vary here. What I like about it though is that there isn't that problem with Clash Royale where there was just like a point where like in Clash Royale you would get blind boxes and they would give you like, they give you the units over again, but instead of just giving you an additional like unit, so I could put say like 2 cleavers in my deck if I wanted to. If I had like, see, I have 3 fireballs, I could put 3 fireballs in my deck if I really wanted to, but that's it. Like the fireball doesn't level up. The fireball is the fireball. Where in Clash Royale, the fireball would be like level 4 fireball, and then it'd be level 5 fireball, just does more damage. But to do that, you need like 20 fireball cards to level it up anymore. So like, let's say we both had like cleavers, and so my cleaver is level 2, his is level 4. If they just fought outright, his would just win every time because it's just objectively better. But how to get better is he either got really lucky with blind boxes or he bought a bunch of blind boxes and just leveled up his crap higher than I did, which just isn't fun. Like, you get to that point where someone else has spent like $100 on the game and their guys are all just objectively better than yours, and so you're just losing over and over and not actually gaining anything anymore. And otherwise, it's like, if you want to grind it out, it's the slowest grind ever because you're just kind of playing for like one or two like chests a day and you're just kind of hoping. It's not fun. Or this eliminates that to the most part because, while there are cards with rarities, they have drawbacks. They're different kinds of cards. It's similar to the Hearthstone style instead of the Clash Royale like level up everything separately style. And I think that's such a better system. Like, it makes the game so much more fun. What happens here? This is like a random minion kind of thing too here. It's actually a really strong minion he got out of there. This, I don't really want anything to do with that golem, so let's drop this guy. And also drop this fireball on top, so this guy doesn't... Oh wow, he just kind of wrecked us with that. Wow, that was really bad. This golem attacks way faster than my cleaver did. Let's drop Stun Lancers here to kill him off. Get it? Okay, good. And this guy... Oh shit. I don't actually know what's going on here. I guess his hero... So his hero must have an ability where he can jump off and actually use his hero in combat, which is... Oh my god, he's done so much damage to us, though. That's really bad. He's done a ton of damage to us. We're also doing damage to him now, though. So, whoa! Wow, he just board cleared everything. Let's drop him to clear those guys off. Let's drop this to get my spell. What is this? Sure. Nope, that didn't go well at all. Never mind. Well, that was a big waste. Cool. Man, we are in some trouble right now. I think we're gonna lose this one. I don't think I really have much that's gonna save me here. I need the stun lancers to kill this thing, like just outright. No stun lancers. If I don't have stun lancers, I'm not gonna kill it. And he's got freaking Marines behind it now. So let's drop stun lancers. It's kind of the only way we're gonna kill that thing. Now that's gonna die, but now this monkey's in the way, and I don't really have money or mana. I mean, to yep, he's gonna kill me. Oh yeah, we're so done. We're so done. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good like hero or Minion Master because he can like jump off, and that must be one of his abilities here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that one super badly. I'm gonna look up that hero here. I want to see what that is, what that master is here. Was a rocket lady, this lady. Let's see. Basic attack, fires to range 10 pulse rifle once per second for 40 damage. 5 seconds to reload for 5 seconds. Adds blast entry, enters the battlefield, dealing 50 damage on impact and gaining 300 health shield. When Stetsu casts a spell, she instantly reloads her gun. First shot after a reload deals double damage, pierces enemies and stuns them for 3 seconds. Holy shit. You're the free master, right? Let's try her out. Let's play one and try her out. She seemed pretty cool. So ideally, first I just wanted to play one video on this just to showcase it before I, like I said, put it away in the library for a while. I think I got what I want out of it. I have other games that I'm more interested in playing right now, like Heroes of the Storm is kind of taking up my multiplayer area just because that game's really fun. So I'm probably going to put this one down soon, but I wanted to showcase it first before I did that because I feel like it does deserve to be showcased because it is well done. Like, they did a good job with this game. And I want to recognize that, and I want to showcase it to people who have not heard of it yet. This has gotten fairly big, I think, on Steam. At least it seems like it has. Let's try to do that. Don't kill him, please. Oh, wow, that one. Okay. Well, shit. Could have went better. Thankfully, my hero should be able to kill it, maybe. Yeah, this is all kinds of bad right now. That fireball sucks. I hate that fireball. Let's drop this guy. We got a Zeppelin bomber flies over the... And she summoned her dude right on top of me. But I also have that now, so let's also blast in right here. I don't have like anything right now. I have like 0 freaking minions to spawn. It's all just spells right now, which is really bad for me. Alright, I need her to like stay alive right now, and I need to drop in all these dudes like right now. Drop the bomber so we can drop the bomber on their building maybe. This is kind of going really bad. We're kind of stabilizing, I think. Yeah, still isn't going very well though. That's stupid. This guy is really good. Like this, whatever this guy with that cannon is, he is stupid good because he just like one-shots everything, and he attacks super fast. So like, it's really hard to counter that thing because it attacks like that. It attacks so fast. Like that is the only minion I've had in this game right now where I have a really hard time countering it. Because even when I drop stun lancers on it, the rate that it can drop at, or the rate that it can like fire at in one shot the stun lancers is insane. I have not found a way to counter that thing yet effectively. Because like, even against big minions, it does a lot of damage. Like it's so hard to stop. Drop that out. Drop the Zeppelin bomber in. Oh, we need to kill off these swarmers. They're gonna kill us otherwise. This seems to be like a token deck. Like there's a lot of small cheap minions just swarming me constantly. I don't really have a way to stop that right now. Effectively, at least. Say it's really not going too hot right now. Like, this stupid card is so good. I don't know what to do about it. See, he does. Okay, so I guess that's the way you count. I guess that's how you do that, because that just kind of did that pretty much. He doesn't do much damage to my giant guy, so that's kind of the way you're supposed to counter it, I assume. She's gonna jump in again, probably on top of my. Nope. Strange. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad move. She jumped in on top of my cleaver and just got one shot. He's really good. I'm gonna fireball this. I don't want this to stay up anymore. That thing does a lot of damage, or does a lot of. It's really annoying with all the guys it spawns. Let's spawn a swarmer down here. Let's spawn this guy up here. Yeah, he just like swarms. It's all like cheap, low cost dudes that he can just spam. And these have a shield on them even. Yeah, they have a shield. That's also super annoying. That shield's really a pain in the ass. I'm almost dead here. Oh yeah, I need to kill her like ASAP. I think we might just lose here. Actually, we're dead. Alright, that's a good deck she has there. It's just basically, looks like it's all minion focused for the most part, and I didn't have enough clear to keep them off me. Like, that cleaver I have is really bad against swarms and minions, because he does like super slow attack damage. He's good for tanking, that's about it. Let's go to the shop and buy a couple power tokens here. Let's just buy all 5, and we'll just open all of them right now. Yeah, we just got shit on there. This is, oh, legendary, wow. Punishes opponent's master for 150 damage every time he casts a spell. Interesting. We might have to take him for a spin real quick. Alright, I was gonna call this video, but Cannon Roller, that's a pretty cool card I've seen before. I don't think I've used it yet. This guy, what do we got? Rammer, moves fast towards buildings, efficient at destruction, so he's just anti-building, which in this case I think we'll probably swap him out for the living statue. They serve similar roles, just he was much quicker. Bounty Sniper gives his master extra XP for each of its kills. Similar to the sniper, but gives XP, it looks like. I'll probably swap him for the sniper even. And we have Bazooka Scrat. Light range man does heavy damage to buildings only. Also only buildings. But he's a little bit quicker. So let's check out here. I don't want him. The Rammer I'm interested in, and the Bounty Sniper I'm interested in. So he costs 1 more than the sniper does, which keeps at about the same average mana. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna drop the living statue and put the Rammer in. I would like to try out this guy. What would we drop for him though? What is he? He's flying, right? Ground and air, and he flies, and he costs 3. I think he flies. Let's drop the Dragon Whelp. Type flying minion. Yeah, so let's drop him, because this seems like a better card all around. Let's do that. Okay. So with that being said, let's jump into one more. It's going to be a little bit of a long video. It's going to be about a 30-minute video. I was hoping to keep this around 20. But I got a bunch of cool cards here I want to try out. And then we'll do one more on the draft mode, because I feel like that should be showcased as well.
Welcome to Minion Masters.
I think this game's cool. Like, I like it. And if I didn't have such a huge library of games I need to play through, I would keep playing it, but I just have more games that I think I should be playing right now. This is bad. I have real shit cards to take care of this guy right now. Let's put the Swarmer down. Actually, this will actually help a lot. Yeah, this is really bad. It's a real bad, oh wow, how do you get 2 of them? Oh, he must, I wonder if he's running 2 of them. Because that's really bad for me. That's really unlucky to get that many already. This will go up for me though, at least now. I already lost like 900 life. Wow, he's got a lot of really big dudes. Damn. Let's drop him down. These guys should be able to help clear this thing out fairly well. I think. I got the blast radius thing now, so that's good. Let's drop this fireball here. I healed it, but that's not too bad. Let's drop down here. And drop in my stun lancers here in a second. These will kill it off. There we go. Xiao Long, let's... That thing's really good too. I think that's a succubus. She's really good. A little bit worried about that one. I don't know if she can attack air. Yeah, she can. She does a lot of damage to air even. Wow, she attacks so fast. And this bounty sniper doesn't even do much damage to her. This is real annoying. There we go. We're also doing a lot of damage to his main building now, but he's doing more to ours, so... This is kind of going really bad. This thing does a ton of damage. There we go. Damn. Damn. I need you guys right now. Help me. I think we're okay. I think we're okay for the time being. Let's drop this guy right now, actually. We'll drop her on top of the bridge. Hopefully hit these guys. There we go. Oh, fuck. Why is he still here? How is he alive still? I thought we killed him. God, this stun lance is like my only hope right now. Oh, man. Shit. Shit. Go on, stun lancer. Stun him. You're my only hope. Man, I am so boned right now. Oh, we did. Oh, it does damage because of the freaking. She cast a spell. Thank God. I feel like I shouldn't summon a guy right now. Okay, now I should. I definitely should. I want him to cast spells so he'll kill himself, basically. That's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point, is that he kills himself. Oh man, what do we do here? How do we kill this thing? Let's put this to... I just have to keep them away from my freaking command center, or like my command center, my main dude, like, as much as possible. Oh fuck, man, I just lost, I think. I think I'm straight up dead now. I don't think I can... Yep, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Maybe. Stun. Oh shit, we did it. Oh fuck, I can't believe we did it. Oh, that was so tense. Shit, we did it. Good job. Oh man. That was really tense. That was fun. That was good. Is there a replay feature? I feel like there should be a replay feature. Yeah, there is. Wow, that's cool. There's a replay feature. I like that. Okay, we're gonna call it there. I gotta go to bed. I got school in the morning. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, please go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a comment, tell me what you did and didn't like about the video. For the most part, when I'm gonna be playing games in my library, I'll do Let's Plays and whatnot like normal. But in the event that I play a game through not on camera, and I'm gonna put it away or be done with it or something, I'll give a recap on the game of my thoughts on it, or I'll do this kind of video where I kind of showcase it before I go ahead and put it on my not the backlog, before I kind of shelf it for the most part. And similar but not really the Why I Shelved series, like with King Arthur, where that was kind of a game that I started playing and then just stopped, where this is like a multiplayer game. This is a little bit different style game, so I didn't feel like that was a necessary thing for it. Anyways, we'll go ahead and do one more video later on with the draft mode. I'll showcase that in another video another time. For now, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you guys enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.